And welcome back to the 54th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. We're getting ready to see game number 21. I'm Ed Gargas sitting alongside Terry McVeigh as we'll see the number 1 seeded Kennett Indians take on the number 4 seed Portageville Bulldogs. Portageville coming off a very impressive win yesterday, Terry. I haven't seen them as often as you have, but the best I've seen them play this year.
They play better in this tournament they have all year, and they're getting better all the time. I saw them play, I guess 3 weeks ago against Twin Rivers. They didn't look like a very good team. They got beat by Saxony Lutheran after that. But then I saw them play against Kennett 2 weeks ago, and they were much improved. And from what I've seen in this tournament, they're getting better every game. Kennett's, of course, they're the number 1 seed. They deserve to be the number 1 seed. They started out with a very tough schedule. But going down to Jonesboro and playing in the Hurricane Classic, got 5th place there for losing to East Point County, who was the eventual winner. And they've won every game since then. So Kennett's still riding their crest. They're up at their level, and they've been there pretty much most of the year. Portageville is getting better, and Portageville is. When Kennett played Portageville at Portageville, I guess it was about 10 days ago. It was. Portageville gave Kennett everything they wanted. Kennett jumps out big lead like Kennett tends to do. And then Portageville came back and had the lead. Kennett ended up winning by 9, but it was a closer game than that.
The addition of Dominic Walker back in the lineup for the Bulldogs has been a huge uplift as well.
Well, anybody would like to have Dominic Walker back in the lineup.
Hold the chairs.
God bless America.
I think those guys have sung together before. That was a stunning rendition of the national anthem.
Absolutely. A great job there with the God Bless America. Also, apologize I didn't catch all those names, but it sounded like those four gentlemen, obviously they have sung before, but from different areas or different towns. But
well, one of them was Lonnie Hutchinson, longtime scorekeeper here. Lonnie got from behind the desk and got out.
All right, here we go with the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First, the Portageville Bulldogs, coached by Jason Irby, starting with number 1, 5'11" junior Tevin Walker.
He can match the quickness and speed of Kennett's guards.
Number 22, Dominic Walker, 6'2" sophomore.
Probably the best athlete on the court tonight.
Number 23, 6'2" senior Fred Treadwell.
Scoring leader for Portageville, solid player.
Number 34, Jake Young.
34 is the bumper. Jake Young's the bumper, and Rondreas Booker's the other starter.
Missed Rondreas Booker there, the 6'4" senior. And for the Kennett Indians, number 2, Randrick Carruthers, 6'1" senior.
He leads the team.
Number 4, Cameron Wallace, 5'11" senior. Number 10, Fred Garman, 5'10" senior.
Returning All-State player from last year.
Number 14, 5'9" senior Jack Walls. And number 22, Andy Grantham, 6'2" junior.
Grantham probably played his best game of the year last night against Hawkins. We're going to have a good matchup here. We got Kennett's speed and quickness and depth. Kennett can play 10 to 12 players against Portageville's. They're bigger, and they're bigger, stronger. They can match some quickness with Dominique Walker and Tevin Walker. It might be a question of how deep they can go and how much they can sustain.
Kennett's going to play about 12 deep. Portageville not quite that deep.
And Kennett can't match Portageville's size.
No. Portageville will control the tip. Fred Treadwell bring the ball down for the Bulldogs. He gets it over to Walker. Walker can leap right out of the gym. He gets it to Walker. Steal by Garman. He'll run the floor. Top jump. Won't go. Rebound Treadwell. He gets it inside to Dominic Walker. Count it.
Kennett's going to come right back at him. But Portageville got back on defense. A lot of times Kennett's getting that break without getting the other team down. That's not happening there.
Crothers in the lane, unable to get it. Rebound Booker.
That's Booker.
He gets it over to Walker.
Trevor out front being guarded by Walls.
Tevon Walker to take the 3, won't go. Rebound Garman up to Carruthers. Full court pass, won't get it. Rebound Treadwell. Not sure Carruthers can shoot when he goes so slow. Steal by Kennett. Garman to push the ball up for the Indians. He looks out to Wallace for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Garman with the rebound. He gets it inside, tries to go to Walls. Ball will be out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Stay with the Indians.
The one thing Kennett's been used to doing this year, they're used to getting the first 8-10 points. But Portageville's seen them play before, so they know what to expect.
Garman with the ball. Wallace running the baseline, freeing up Carruthers there, down low on the block. Gets his man up in the air, off the glass, count it. Nice shot, nice move there by Rondrick Carruthers.
And Kennett's going to have to get Carruthers underneath. Even though he does play point, he can match up pretty well underneath with Walker.
Dominic Walker, 3 won't go. Wallace drives the lane, count it. Nice shot there by Cameron Wallace to give the Kennett Indians the lead, 4-2.
Portageville didn't get back on defense.
We're going to have a foul there as Dominic Walker slashes to the lane or to the boards.
Well, that time Kennett didn't get back and left That's Grantham back there by himself.
Foul on Adam Grantham, excuse me. 5:44 to go here in the first quarter. Dominic Walker go to the line.
One thing about Kennett's been doing this year, I'm sure Coach Vaughn wants to change it. They've been having lulls in the second quarter where the other team has pretty well been out playing them. They're not going to be able to do that tonight.
Absolutely.
But at the same
too
time,
good of a team.
But at the same time, watching Portageville, they have their own lulls. So both teams are going to have 32 minutes of intensity.
Able to connect on the second. Dominic Walker, all the scoring for the Bulldogs early in this evening. Garmin for three, come up short. Shaver in for the Indians, number 1. Tevon Walker splits the defense, won't get the roll.
Foul on Grantham.
Rebound Booker. That's the second foul on Grantham.
He'll have to come down. He'll have to come out. Juwan Wallace will replace him after the first shot.
Booker connects on the first. Juwan Wallace in for the Indians, number 34. Booker can't get the second. Rebound Walls. He'll get it to Garmin. Garmin pushes it up to Wallace. Back to Garmin. Garmin from the baseline won't go. Rebound Treadwell for the Bulldogs.
Kennett, most of the times down the court, Kennett's just getting one shot.
Treadwell. Bulldogs trying to get the ball inside to Booker. 3 Indians converged on him that time. Shaver set up the offense. Back to Garmin. Wallace looks for the 3. Gets it underneath the walls. And he'll be fouled by Treadwell. I always say will be, but actually it was. Need to quit talking in the future tense.
What are they? Are they listed Walls at 5'9"?
Who?
Walls.
Yes. Or at least Bill has him listed as 5'9".
Well, that's what he's showing at is in the seed book.
I'm not sure. Well, in the seed book he would be. I'm not what he is in the program.
He's 5'9". And he's a good underneath player. He plays a lot of the same role that.
Number 2, Isaac Ray in for the Bulldogs, and he'll work with the ball. Stolen by Garmin. Goes in.
Fouled.
Doesn't get the layup, but he's going to be fouled by Ray. Ray's first, second team foul for the Bulldogs. Garmin will be at the line for 2.
Steve Buchanan in for Portageville, given in place of Booker.
Garmin connects on the second for his first point of the evening.
Andy Lack in for Garmin for Kennett.
Pressure defense. Shavers comes up with it. Passes to Walls as Walls turn toward the basket. Does not see the pass coming. So turnover by the Indians. Go right back to the Bulldogs. Indians are set up in the press.
They turned the wrong way.
There goes Buchanan. Isaac Ray finds Jake Young alone underneath for the lay-in. Nice play there by Jake.
Had all the defense going for the ball.
Andy Lack can shoot the 3, short on that one. Carruthers unable to police up the rebound. We're going to have Lack called for the foul.
His first, team third. Fred Garman be back in.
Tevin Walker working the offense. Pass to Treadwell, can't handle it. Another turnover for the Bulldogs.
Well, Treadwell was being bothered by Shavers. Shavers behind him, and he just didn't concentrate on catching the ball.
Carruthers breaks free off the screen. Can't get it to go. Rebound Treadwell. He pushes it up to Tevin Walker. He'll split the lane.
Good charge.
And going to be called for the charge as Garman had his feet planted.
Garman was in good defensive position, and he had his space, and he's far enough out from the basket. Good call.
Three team fouls apiece for the Bulldogs and the Indians. Andy Lack with the ball. He'll bring it up top, set up the offense. Back to Garman. Garman closely guarded by Walker, and Garman's going to be called with the push.
That's his first. Coach Bond's going to say that Garman was fouled before he pushed, but what the referee saw was the push, and it was definitely an extended elbow, or he extended at the elbow.
Treadwell working, pulls up, unable to go. Out of bounds off Buchanan. Ball will go to the Indians. As Booker comes back in, Buchanan take a seat for the Bulldogs. Andy Lack out, Cameron Wallace back in for the Indians. Jack Walls looks for the three, pulls in. Nice shot.
That's a shot he didn't have last year. He's developed into a much better shooter than last year.
Ray with the ball, gets it down low to Treadwell. Goes up, he's blocked by Garman. As Carruthers will push the ball up. And the floater goes. Good job there by Carruthers. Get the ball down the court and the bucket. Indians will set up the press. Wallace on. Isaac Ray. Cross-court pass to Buchanan, a little too hard. Turnover Bulldogs.
Good timeout for Portageville. They were getting a little bit shaken. Good timeout to kind of calm them down.
With 2:17 to go in the first quarter, we got a timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
And we're back. Got a packed house here at Bloomfield for the 54th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. We got the number 1 seed Kennett Indians against the number 4 seeded Portageville Bulldogs. Got the makings of a barn burner going on here, Terry.
We had the makings of this barn burner, but after both teams won last night. Actually, when they seeded the teams, we thought this was going to be one of the games of the tournament.
Garman with the ball. He'll pull up, diced up underneath the Garman, or Carruthers. Carruthers is able to connect.
Carruthers' body control underneath is just nothing short of remarkable.
Number 30 in for the Bulldogs. That's Blake Posey.
Good ball defense by Kennett.
Treadwell working against Walls. As he drives, slashes, won't get the roll. Walls with the rebound over to Garman. Garman to push it up. Carruthers with the ball. Pulls up for the three. Won't go. Rebound. Tevin Walker for the Bulldogs. 5'11 senior, or junior, excuse me. As we've said, he can jump out of the gym. Ball over to Walker, Dominique Walker. He drives, splits the lane. Get the roll. Nice shot there by Dominique. And back
Kennett
to Garmin.
quickly back
Kennett
down.
goes.
Garmin with the shot, won't go.
Won't go. Going to be fouled, I believe, on number 1, Tevis Walker. We'll see here quickly. It is on Tevis.
This is first. Second. I thought it was the second.
14th foul for the Bulldogs. It's Garmin to be at the line.
One thing you can't do, you cannot do against Kennett is lull just any at all, because they make a basket. Kennett forgets about that basket. They're down the court.
Coach Vaughn has him well coached. A lot of speed, a lot of quickness, and he takes advantage of it. Jawan Wallace to take a seat as Patrick Wallace comes in. Garmin good on the second. Garmin now 3 for 4 from the line, 3 points in the game. Garmin to take a seat as Jay Shavers back in for the Indians.
Coach Vaughn's already used 8 players quite a bit this first quarter. Portageville has used 7, but not as many minutes for everybody.
Treadwell with the ball, gets it down underneath Ray. Pulls back. Dominique Walker breaking for the lane. Nice pass, nice shot there by Dominique. 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shavers looking down to Patrick Wallace. Gets it to Carruthers, gets his man off balance.
Call the charge.
On the spin move, Dominique Walker does a great job, establishes the defense.
Well, like you said, he was off balance, and when Carruthers put his shoulder down, normally that wouldn't knock him over, but when he got off balance, when Carruthers put the shoulder down to go around him, it put him down, and the foul was called.
Carruthers to take a seat. Andy Lack back in for the Indians. Walker to Treadwell, blocked by Jawan Wallace.
Patrick Wallace,
excuse me, thank you. And Ray, shot up, won't go. Bounced around, going to be knocked out of bounds by Walls. So it's 11 seconds to go. Ball will remain with the Portageville Bulldogs. Out to Treadwell, looks for 3.
Kennett ball hit the guy wire.
Yes. As it looked like Isaac Ray was in position for the rebound, but great call there. As Terry said, hits the guide wire, the ball out of bounds. Go to the Indians for 7.4 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Coach Irby's given Treadwell and Walker just a little bit extra time.
Shavers shoot, won't go. So at the end of 1, Kennett Indians on top, 14-10. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the Clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Back, Garmin bringing the ball up, he'll stop, pop the 3. Won't get the roll. The tip by
Jawan
Wallace. Rebound ultimately controlled by the Bulldogs. Treadwell go to the corners. He'll look to set up a shot for the offense. Over to Dominique Walker, driving the lane, splits the defense, won't get the roll. Rebound Garmin, tipped out of bounds there by Walker. Walls inbounds the ball to Garmin. Garmin to bring the ball up for the Indians. Garmin over to Carruthers, looks low to Cameron Wallace. He drives the lane, doesn't get the bounce. Rebound Treadwell, Booker to Treadwell now. Walker gets nice pass into Jake Young. He gets tied up with Carruthers. Carruthers going to be called for the foul.
That's going to be his second.
Team foul number 6 for the Indians. Jake Young will go to the line.
And that's one of the problems with having to play Carruthers underneath is the foul problems.
Nice shot there by Jake.
Jake Young's been a good addition. You've seen him grow over the years, become a pretty good basketball player. He's a banger. He's really a banger. He doesn't mind putting flesh upon flesh, but he's turned into a good basketball player and fills a good role for Portageville.
Good shot there from the line. Garmer to bring the ball up for the Indians. Garmer over to Shavers. Shavers and Ray. That's an exciting matchup to watch. Shaver dumps it underneath them. DeWine back out. Tip in by Garmin. Steal by Cameron Wallace.
They push off. Offensive foul.
Good defense there by Treadwell.
It was a good call. You can try to clear yourself some with your arm, but when you extend the elbow while still touching the guy, you're going to get called for that.
Especially if you do it right in front of the referee.
Right. Yeah, he can't
Rebound.
say he didn't see it.
Shavers bringing the ball up. Looks over to Garmin. Garmin looking to Jawan Wallace underneath.
He can't get through it. Good defense by Walker.
Shavers to pull up the three. Won't go. Rebound Jake Young.
There's the bumper.
Treadwell stolen by Wallace up front to Shavers. Lets the defense go. Doesn't get the layup.
Kennett's missed a couple of those, and this is the type of game you can't miss those kinds of shots.
Shavers to take the ball out underneath. Into Wallace. Cameron with the three. Off. Rebound by the 14, Jack Walls. He gets it out to Garmin to set up the offense.
That's a little mismatch with Booker on Wallace, but he wasn't able to get around him.
Nice pass by Garmin, a little too hot to handle by Walls. He'll be out of bounds off the Indians.
And he wasn't looking for the pass.
So with 5:18 to go here in the first half, Indians on top by 4.
There's a foul.
Jake Young came out with the push on Shavers. That's Young's first. 5th team foul for the Bulldogs.
I think Jake Young was an all-conference football player. I think at that time he was a linebacker checking a tight end.
But Shavers has the size of a small D-back. Andy Lack going up, draws the foul.
Well, 1-1. No.
Foul going to be on Isaac Ray. It'll be his second. Lack will shoot 2.
That's Portageville's 6th foul. The next foul for Portageville put Kennett in the bonus. Portageville's already in the bonus.
The Indians have 17 fouls. Lack connects on the first. Extending the Kennett lead to 5, maybe the largest lead of the ball game. Good on the second. Walker takes the ball out underneath. Inbounds to Tevin Walker. Tevin great guarded by Shavers. Gets it down to number 20. That being Denzel Simmons in for the Bulldogs.
Seeing his first action tonight.
We got a foul on the Indians.
Walls.
Jack Walls be his first. 8th team foul for the Indians. Simmons will be in for the shoot to 1-and-1. Buchanan also in the ball game for the Bulldogs. Excuse me, Simmons shooting 2.
Treadwell back in, replacing Dominique Walker.
Nice looking shot there. Garman to push the ball up for the Indians. He looks to go.
A foul on Treadwell on the floor is going to put Garman on the line for a 1-and-1.
That'll be Treadwell. That is Treadwell's second foul. 7th team foul for the Bulldogs, as Terry said, putting them in the bonus.
And this plays into Kennett's favor, and it's a reflection of Kennett's depth. The way they play, the way both these teams play, there's going to be quite a few fouls called, and if there's a lot of fouls called, Kennett has 10 to 12 players they can rely on. Portageville has maybe 8, and they're more likely to lose key players to fouls.
Later in the game, it will definitely play a part.
And it did in the first meeting against these two teams.
Garman good on both. Garman now 5 of 6 from the line. Tevin Walker bring the ball up, or bring the ball down for the Bulldogs. He's graded by Shavers, 1-on-1. Literally, number 1 on number 1. Walker with the shot.
Jake Young keeps it alive. Buchanan pulls it down.
Tevin Walker with a shot, won't go.
And again,
there's the height,
keeping it alive.
And the size of the Bulldogs really paying off on the offensive rebounds. That time, Jawan Jackson, or Wallace, able to police it up, gets it out to Shavers. Now he's going to look to drive. He's going to be, was fouled. Dominique Walker, be Dominique's first. Putting Shavers on the line. It's an 8th team foul for the Bulldogs.
Kennett did a good job of spreading their offense that time and creating some room for Shavers to drive. He can get past Dominique Walker.
Connects on the first.
There's probably not a quicker person on the floor than Shavers.
Patrick Wallace in for the Indians.
Kennett's going with a very small lineup right now.
Kennett's built an 8-point lead as they've been able to hit from the line. Andy Lack from downtown won't go. Garman with the rebound. He'll pull it back out, set up the offense.
They need to spread the floor. Buchanan can't guard Garman 1-on-1.
As he dishes it over to Jack Walls for the lay-in. Nice dish there by Garman.
Looks like Booker and Walls doing a little battling in underneath.
Shavers gets his hand on the ball.
Kennett's ball.
Bounced it back off of Simmons. Terry said Kennett will retain the ball.
A timeout by Portageville.
Got a quick timeout. 3:39 to go here in the first half. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jason Comfort of Countywide Insurance. Have you noticed that other insurance agencies in our area are doing the best to imitate us?
And frankly, we're flattered, because after 35 years in the insurance business, we found that imitation is the best form of flattery. Countywide has always provided our clients expert help in farm, commercial, and personal lines insurance.
Don't be fooled by an imitation. Trust your protection to the team that cares about you and your family. Trust Countywide Insurance.
And we're back. 3:39 to go here in the first half. Kennett has quietly, I say quietly because it's been mostly from the charity stripe, has built a 10-point lead.
And as another good timeout by Coach Irby of Portageville, because Kennett is getting ready to go on one of their runs where they can get 10, 12 points in a row. His Portageville team is getting rattled. That's a good timeout.
Garmin with the ball. He'll work against Tevin Walker. Rebound Dominique Walker. Tevin Walker bring the ball down for the Bulldogs. He splits the lane over Cameron Wallace, Andy Lack. Good.
Can't stop that shot.
Cameron around the defense. Nice layup there by Cameron Wallace.
Saw the lane and just beat him down there.
And Tevin Walker tries to do the same. He's going to be fouled by Garmin. Be Fred's second foul. Tevin Walker will go to the line for 2. 3:03 here to go in the first half. He lines up for the second. We have Posey back in for the Bulldogs along with Jake Young. As Buchanan and Simmons will take a breather. Good on the second. Jack Walls bring the ball up. Crothers back in the ball game for the Indians. Andy Lack finds the baseline. Nice shot by Andy.
Portageville's getting a little slow in the help defense.
Dominique Walker looking to drive the baseline, being guarded by Cameron Wallace. Nice pass into Tevin Walker. He's going to be fouled. See, the foul might be on Andy Lack.
I believe it was.
Yes, his second. 10 team fouls now for the Kennett Indians. Portageville being the double bonus. Walker comes up a little short on the first. Andy will get to take a rest as Jay Shavers back in for the Indians. Good on the second. Tevin now 3 for 4 from the line. Crothers slows up, brings the defense out, and went right by him. Nice move there by Carruthers.
Defensive assignment. Nobody was out there in the front court to pick him up at all.
Tevin Walker right back at it.
Just like nobody picked up Tevin Walker.
Carruthers will pull up this time, and he hits it. Kennett with an 11-point lead now. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half.
Booker may have gotten away with a block on the pick.
Jake Young goes up strong. He's going to be fouled, or was fouled, by Jake Walls. His second. Jake could go to the line to shoot 2. Jake currently perfect from the line, 2 for 2. And gets the roll.
Good soft touch.
Jack Walls to take a seat as Jawan Wallace in for the Indians. Young connects to remain perfect. Carruthers with the ball for the Indians. Over to Shaver. Shaver to set up the offense. Shaver's down. Carruthers for 3. Count it. Nice shot there by Randrick Carruthers. Donnie Walker get a drive. Got a push.
Looks like there's going to be a foul, probably a hold underneath.
Foul on Shavers, his first. Tevin Walker will go to the line and shoot 2.
That was away from the play.
Connects on the first. Tevin now 4 for 5 from the line.
Tevin's pretty well kept Portageville in this game here in the second quarter.
Can't get the second to go. Correct, he's got 8 points in the quarter. Rebound there by Carruthers, gets it up to Shavers, back to Carruthers.
Booker guarding Shavers. Carruthers, I don't think he can do it out in the open court.
Jake Young, good defense there on Jawan Wallace. Shavers gets the rebound. He'll shoot 3. Won't go. Walls with the rebound. He was blocked by Walker, I believe. 5'11" junior can jump. Isaac Ray back in. Tevin Walker will get to take a rest. 1:05 to go here in the first quarter.
Somebody's got to leave the court. I know it seems like Kennett has 6 or 8 out there all the time.
Kennett calls a timeout. 1:05 to go here in the first half. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
And we're back. 1:05 to go here in the second quarter.
This is going to be a very important minute 5 left in this second half. Kennett's got an 11-point lead. They want to go in with at least 10-point lead and see if they can score on this possession and hold Portageville. It'd be huge.
Shavers into Lack as Posey slipped on the defense. Lack over to Cameron Wallace. Wallace being guarded by, as he drives, he's going to be blocked by Booker. Rebound finally policed up by Ray. And Ray throws the ball out of bounds as he tried to get it low to Posey. So at 48 seconds to go, ball will be with the Kennett Indians. Shavers setting up the offense now.
I would say something about Kennett holding for the last shot. They're not a chance. If they can make the move, they'll make the move anytime.
Over to Andy Lack, looks for the 3.
Long.
Won't go.
Back to
Rebound
Wallace.
Cameron Wallace. He'll set it up, 27 seconds. He drives the lane, tries to dish it to Jack Walls. He was fouled by Booker. Booker's first. Team foul number 9 for the Bulldogs. Wallace will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. So I believe the foul was before the shot.
I believe you're right.
Especially since he tried to dish it.
He tried to pass.
Sometimes the obvious just becomes obvious. But we're having fun here at Bloomfield. Ray will take a seat. Tevin Walker back in for the Bulldogs. We got the lineup set now. Wallace is set for the free throw.
Following this game will be the 6th-seeded Twin Rivers Royals versus 2nd-seeded Dexter Bearcats.
Wallace short, rebound Posley. Just swatted away by
Kennett's hands
Walls.
back in there. Patrick Wallace knocked that one loose. Gets it back to Cameron.
13 seconds to go. Shavers, I think he'll set for the last shot.
Shavers going to penetrate. Is he going to dish? 3-pointer. No good. Tipped out by
looks like it's going to be off Jake Young.
So
Crothers coming in.
At 1.2, they probably got time to inbound one pass and a shot.
Look, they might be bringing Crothers in for his leaping ability as Walls will take a seat.
They may be lobbing something down to him, lobbing something to him around the basket. They're down.
Count it. Great body composure there by Jawan Wallace.
And he was fouled. He was fouled.
And the call.
Huge play.
The foul's going to be on number 34, Jake Young, his second. And Jawan Wallace come back out for the free throw. Doesn't get the one.
Huge play.
So at the half, the number 1 seeded Kennett Indians leading the number 4 seeded Portageville Bulldogs 36-23. We're going to take a break, get a word from our sponsors. We'll be back with the first half of stats.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation in Bloomfield is part of a family business spanning over 50 years. Nothing sets off a home quite like a distinctive custom garage door. It's the biggest and often the most used door you have. And Midstate has a huge selection of beautiful top quality doors custom fit to any size opening. Our blown-in insulation service will keep you comfortable and can pay for itself with lower energy costs. Our family business also does concrete work, stained and stamped floors and drives. Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation, Highway 25 in Bloomfield.
Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett, dedicated to providing the ultimate in patient satisfaction. Our full-service facility offers the latest in innovative care, including our state-of-the-art ER Extra emergency room. Comprehensive care includes the Kennett Orthopedic Center, where our physicians specialize in sports medicine, pediatrics, joint replacement, and arthroscopic surgery. Besides standard X-ray services, we also have an on-site open MRI. You don't have to go far to find comprehensive caring medical services. Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett. Compassionate care, excellent care.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
If you buy the renegade idea that investing should be discussed face-to-face, not just inbox to inbox.
If you believe that your relationship with your investments shouldn't be long distance.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandage.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
For over 70 years, Trammell & Son Realty has earned the trust of their clients. Trammell & Son agents have over 325 combined years of experience helping people buy and sell homes and properties throughout the Southeast Missouri area and are eager to help you as well. They know this area well and are ready to guide you from listing to closing. It's no wonder Trammell & Son consistently sells more area homes and properties than any other real estate company. Trust Trammell & Son Realty. You'll be glad you did.
Contrary to popular opinion, none of us has a future. The future does not exist until you say it does, until you create it. Seize the opportunity. Make your future. Get started now at Three Rivers College.
Seems like everyone is offering wireless phone service, but don't get left in the dark.
LeGrand's offers a wide range of services: AT&T Cellular, high-speed internet, home phone, and DirecTV.
LeGrand's offers AT&T smartphone sales and service. And did you know, no matter where you got your previous phone, we can do your upgrade. Plus, we carry cool accessories like the power skin for the iPhone.
At LeGrand's, we'll match your plan and your device to meet your needs, and we'll show you how to use it.
The big chain stores only want to sell me a phone. But when I went to LeGrand's, was I surprised. Not only was the staff friendly, but they showed me how to use my phone and what it could do.
LeGrand's Communications has been family owned and operated for 20 years with great customer service. I guarantee it. Mama said so.
And we're back. We got a couple of minutes before we start the second half. Very exciting first half. Quietly but surely, Kennett kind of jumped out there to now with a 13-point lead. Kennett was led offensively by Randrick Crothers with 13 points, followed by Fred Garman with 7. 4 points each to Cameron Wallace and Andy Lack. 2 points to Jawan Wallace and 1 point to Jay Shavers. Foul-wise, Randrick Crothers, Fred Garman, Jack Walls, and Adam Grantham, and Andy Lack all have 2 for the Indians. For the Bulldogs, they were led by Tevin Walker, 8 points, all in the second quarter. Followed there by 7 points with Dominique Walker, 6 points to Jake Young, 1 point each to Rondreas Booker, and 1 point for Denzel Simmons. Foul-wise, Tevin Walker with 2, Isaac Gray with 2, Fred Treadwell with 2, and Jake Young with 2. So, Terry, like we thought it would be, pretty exciting. A lot of up and down the court.
It's a very exciting game, and this is probably the most consistent game Kennett has played this year. There was no up and down, no low period, no real high, then a low period. It was a very consistent game for Kennett, and that's good. That's not saying it was a perfect half. They missed too many easy shots. They played very consistently and played within themselves. And being up 13, they certainly don't have this game won, because Portageville
can score quickly and score a lot.
You look at what they can do.
So Tevin Walker, we've seen he can make the 3. Fred Treadwell kind of quiet in that half.
Treadwell did not get a shot in the half. He only got 3 or 4 shots. He wasn't getting a whole lot of touches, and he didn't make anything. And I think that's a tribute to the Kennett defense.
Absolutely.
But that's not going to happen all game. Fred Treadwell's going to get his points.
Portageville will get the ball to start the half. Treadwell bring the ball up
right now.
He's guarded by Carruthers. Over to Jake Young. Young over to Dominic Walker. Dominic setting up the offense back to Treadwell. Treadwell looking over to, Treadwell. Booker to Treadwell. There goes Javin Walker. He'll pull up the 10-foot jumper, in and out. Rebound, Booker. Won't go. Looks like a foul is going to be called on Jawan Wallace.
Same starting 5 for Kennett, except Jawan Wallace is in.
That's Jawan's first foul. Booker unable to convert on the first. Good on the second. Garman to bring the ball down for the Indians. He'll be met by Walker. Over to Walls. Walls down the corner to Carruthers. Carruthers drives the baseline. Jackson can't get the jumper to go. Ball's going to be out of bounds on the Indians.
Kennett really needs to come out strong. I realize they've got a 13-point lead coming in, but they need to come out strong. They don't need to let Portageville back in the game.
And Walker splits the defense, won't get the roll. Rebound Carruthers as he dribbles down the lane, looks. Nice shot there by Carruthers. Carruthers now with 15 in the game.
Man with the ball beat all but one man down the court. Coach Irby will not like that.
Pass stolen by Wallace down to Carruthers. He gives it over to Wallace, back to Carruthers. Lets the defense go by, does not convert as he is fouled. Looks like the foul is going to be on Walker, Dominique Walker. That'll be his second. Carruthers to go to the line.
This is where Kennett needs to really press down and not let Portageville know they're going to get back in the game. Because Portageville can get back in this game.
Kennett 9 of 12 from the line in the first half. Carruthers doesn't get the second. Rebound. Nice pass there. Good ball movement. Gorman to Walls. As Walls, the 5'9" senior, puts it off the glass amongst the big guys. Nice dish there by Walker to Booker. Booker goes up. He's going to be fouled by Garman. Was fouled by Garman. Garman's third.
And Randreas Booker, he comes out clapping. I've seen him play a few times. He's a very emotional player, and when he gets high, he really plays with a lot of energy.
Booker now 3 of 5 from the line. Good on the second. Garmin bring the ball down for the Indians. Over to Carruthers. Carruthers jumps back. Nice ball movement there by Carruthers. Good defense setting up for the rebound there by the Bulldogs as they had the lane boxed out. Treadwell with the shot, won't go. Rebound Wallace, excuse me. Carruthers looking to drive the lane as he rolls his finger roll there. 2 more for Carruthers.
That part in the Red Sea, they just opened up and he took it.
Turnover there by the Bulldogs, back to Carruthers.
Foul on Treadwell.
That's going to be Treadwell's third. Tevin Walker will take the seat as Buchanan and Dominic Walker come in. Isaac Ray also going to the bench.
See some a little bit of frustration in Portageville just in the body language.
My bad, Tevin Walker staying in on the court, just getting some words from Coach as Ray and Treadwell take a seat.
Now, and like I said, you see frustration in their body language right now. We get them on a 7 or 8 point run, that emotion will change real quick.
Nice shot there by Carruthers. The young man's feeling it, shooting very well this evening. Kennett now has a 20-point lead. Tevin Walker, good ball movement. Won't go. Nice rebound by Jake Young. Too hard off the glass. Buchanan there to police it up. Can't get the ball up. And there's Booker to put it away. Booker now with 5 points in the quarter. Ball pushed by the Indians up to Wallace. Back out to Walls. Carruthers to shoot the 3. Won't go. Rebound.
Possession with that shot. I know he's feeling it, but it was a little bit quick.
Yes. As Walker drives the court coast to coast. Dominic Walker, great job splitting the defense. Coach Vaughn's letting his team know about it. Shavers setting up the offense. Cameron Wallace looks at the 3. He'll drive. Dishes to Shavers from the baseline. Count it.
Good drive by Walker. Kennett gets penetration. They can spread the court and get penetrations. They either go up for the layups or they can kick out for those short jumpers.
Buchanan in. Won't get the shot. Dwan Wallace. Ball's going to be out of bounds off Portageville. Wallace tried to save it.
Bounce it off a raised foot. Good thinking by Wallace. He's in the corner. He was surrounded by 3. Instead of turning it over, he bounced it off a raised foot. Kennett has the ball. Now they can set up.
Andy Lack and Adam Grantham back in the ball game for the Indians.
First action for Grantham since early in the first quarter when he had the 2 quick fouls.
And he and Jake Young go right at it to start.
Jake Young's a bumper.
Lack a little short on the 3. He gets the block. Walker was out of control. Lack and Cameron Wallace get a little miscommunication there. Turn the ball over, so Dominic Walker will take the ball out for the Bulldogs. He gets it into Tevin Walker. Tevin over to Buchanan. Posey in for the Bulldogs. He gets the ball back to Dominic Wilkins. Buchanan, nice break and the lay-in. Good move there by Buchanan to get free. Walls, and the little man gets into done again.
5'9" big guy.
Ball's going to be out of bounds. We got a quick email from Darren and Kim Todd of Kennett. Terry, why no trivia this year? Do you think the Kennett should run the picket fence to Jimmy? Appreciate
when
the Todd
showing
email.
the Hoosiers yet this year.
Next time Kennett plays at Risco, as that Risco has the same gym as the Hoosiers had.
Dennis Hopper died, so we can't get Shooter in out of the crowd.
Walker from the baseline for 3, won't go. Posey with the rebound. We got a foul on the play.
Foul on Wallace. I thought Wallace keeping good defensive position.
Email from Lewis Sucks. Thanks again for the coverage. I'm home enjoying the game and the great play coverage. Annette Top chose to attend, however, he may gave the best seat. I may have the best seat. If you pan the crowd, you'll applaud his country music star David Nail as he's sitting behind the Kennett bench cheering his hometown Kennett. I know David is there because my niece Shelby Hesley has already accosted him. Thanks again for the coverage. Rick, appreciate the email. Inbound to Walker, stolen by Lack, stolen back by Walker. He goes, it's going to be called for a charge as Grantham got his feet underneath him.
Good defensive position by Adam Grantham. And like in the last game or 2 games ago when I had Lloyd Rice here with me, and I haven't explained why, the Walls might have been some movement on Grantham's part, but it's still a charge because he was in a defensive position, and he was there before the offensive player who initiated the contact.
Brothers can't get the shot. Fleeced up by Posey. Posey gets it over to Ray. Ray goes down low. Brothers there to reject. Shavers fleeces it up. He goes deep to Grantham. Back to Jack.
Nice play.
Nice pass by Adam Grantham to Jack Walls.
Good heads-up play by Adam Grantham. He wasn't going to be able to get. He was not going to be able to get that shot, but he grabbed it, looked up, he sees Walls coming down the lane and gets it to him for the layup.
Shavers called with the hand check there. Second foul on Shavers. Treadwell for 3. His first points of the evening. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Back to Shavers. Dominic Walker come out on Shavers. That frees up Grantham underneath. Can't get it to go as he was contested by Terrell Walker. And underneath to Booker. Won't go. Booker wishing he has that one back. Shavers pushes it up to Carruthers.
Might be a big sequence.
Carruthers guarded by Jake Young. Jake going to be called with the foul. His third.
That could have been a big sequence there. They get 3 here to get it down to 17. They get the ball back. They could have got it down to 15. Now Kennett shooting 2 to try to get it up to 19. That's 5 points away. 4 point. 3 point.
Brothers cannot connect on either one. Rebound by Booker. So he gets it to Treadwell. Treadwell has it stolen.
A delay call.
It's going to be a foul on Walls. That's Jack's third. 5th team foul for the Indians.
Cameron Walls will enter. Probably give Walls a break.
Wallace working against Walker, excuse me. Treadwell, Shavers knocks it from behind. Out of bounds, ball will stay with the Bulldogs. Treadwell inbound the ball. Goes to Terrell Walker. Walker out to Dominic Walker, over to Treadwell. Shoot it. 2 points for Treadwell. 5 now in the quarter. Down to 1 minute to go here in the third quarter.
Kennett needs to maintain 15-point lead. It's going to be big to at least keep this.
Especially as Treadwell's heating up.
Treadwell's hit his last 2 shots.
Shavers from the paint. Won't go. Saved by Cameron Wallace. He looks to go to the lane. Goes up. Going to be called for the charge. Dominic Walker had the defensive position. Cameron Wallace's third foul. 16th foul for the Indians now.
Coach Vaughn claims there was a foul out around the free throw line. This could be a big trip for Portageville. Fred Treadwell has it. He's been hot.
3 on 2.
Hit his last 2.
Buchanan cannot handle the pass. 37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Patrick Wallace in for Cameron Wallace for the Indians. Shavers to bring the ball down. He gets it over to Lack. Lack has set up the offense. Back to Shavers. Down to Grantham. Looks across, skips it to, doesn't skip it. Tosses it to Lack. Down to Carruthers. Looks over to Shavers. Shavers drives. Gets the shot. And he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Dominic Walker. Be his third. 5th team foul for the Bulldogs. The Shavers to go to shoot to get the and one.
Shavers doesn't lead the team in any statistic category, but it seems like every shot he makes is a pretty big shot.
Grantham polices up the rebound, gets it out to Shavers. Shavers over to Lack. Lack for 3, in and out. Saved by Shavers again.
Got time to set something up. 2 seconds.
Over to Lack, he'll shoot.
It's only short.
And at the end of 3, the Kennett Indians on top, 54-37. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
We're back. Kennett has the ball. Garmin looked down low to Carruthers. Back out to Garmin. Garmin guarded by Dominic Walker. Gets over to Shavers. Back to Garmin. Back to Shavers as Buchanan comes out. Back to Garmin. Garmin to Carruthers. Carruthers pass down low to Jawan Wallace, can't handle it. Tevin Walker pleases up. He'll bring the ball up for the Bulldogs. He runs the floater and he gets it.
Looks like Tevin Walker's going to try to do in the fourth quarter like he did in the second quarter, which is get his team back in the game.
Garmin back to Shavers. Shavers a shoot. Won't go. Rebound. Dominic Walker gets it over to Tevin Walker. Out to Treadwell for 3. Won't get the roll. Rebound by Wallace.
Good
Garmin
job by
set
Brothers keeping it alive, getting it over to Wallace so he can grab it. Kennett's taking their time getting the ball up the court, which is really not their game.
But as Portageville comes out, Garmin quickly goes around for 2. Garmin now with 9 points in the game.
And he's had to set a lot of this game with foul problems.
Wallace can't handle the pass, or Walker can't handle the pass.
It's going to be a foul.
Dominic Walker is tied up with Garmin. Foul's going to be on Walker. His 4th. Team foul number 6 now for the Bulldogs.
And this is what we were talking about earlier. You got Kennett so deep. Both teams have, I think Kennett's probably overall this game committed a couple more fouls in Portageville. But we don't have, Kennett doesn't have anybody with 4 fouls.
Brothers. Juwan Wallace goes up. Can't get it to go. Tevin Walker. Garmin applies the pressure. Gets it to Buchanan in the middle. Jack Walls meets him. Simmons can't get to go. Dominic Walker can't get it to go.
3 shots at it, and they're going to get it out of bounds.
Fred Treadwell will take the ball out underneath for the Bulldogs. Inbounds to Dominic Walker. Over to Terrell Walker. Tevin, excuse me. Simmons can't get it to go. Rebound this time by Jack Walls. Small man playing the big man game.
He's a small man, but he jumps high and he's tough.
Garmin and Shavers walking the ball down for the Indians. Brothers with the ball. Guarded by Buchanan.
Buchanan can guard him like.
Walls with the rebound. He goes back up. Going to be a foul on the play. 5:02 to go in the ball game. Foul's going to be on Buchanan, I believe.
Yes.
His first. 7th team foul for the Bulldogs.
Shoot 1-on-1. He was rebounding when he got fouled. Kennett's hands are so active. And not only are their hands active, they're sure hands. They're good on defense because they're some quick hands, but when you get a ball to them or close to them, they can grab hold of it and keep it.
Crothers working against Buchanan, gets it over to Garmin. Walker out, back to Crothers. He'll drive, dishes underneath.
Probably should have taken that shot. Sometimes a little too unselfish.
Treadwell puts the shoulder down. He's going to be called for the charge.
That's just good defense.
The Shavers quick to get back on defense. That is 4 on Treadwell with 4:25 to go in the ball game. Buchanan to come out. Jake Young back in the ball game. Or excuse me, Isaac Ray in for Buchanan.
Buchanan's going to spread the floor.
Shavers looking to drive, goes up, and the bounce. Treadwell with the ball for the Bulldogs. Guarded by Shavers.
I think a lot of Treadwell's frustration is Jay Shavers.
Yes. Shavers with his 3rd foul of the game.
Go ahead.
The 17 fouls for the Indians. Treadwell will go to the line.
Shavers is like that mosquito at night. He just buzzes and buzzes. You don't know where he is all the time.
You can hear him. You know he's there.
All night.
Just can't find him. Treadwell converts on both. Under 4 minutes now, 3:50 to go in the ball game. Garmin with the ball as he looks to drive the lane, dishes it over to Walls, unable to handle the pass. Turnover by the Indians. Ray a pass in to Walker. Walker will bring the ball up for the Bulldogs. Walker guarded by Walls. He looks underneath the Ray.
Ray wasn't looking for it, but made a good recovery.
Walker for 3 as he goes around Garmin. Treadwell with the shot, won't go. Garmin with the rebound over Simmons. Walls will push the ball. Shavers in the corner. Back out to Garmin. Clock approaches 3 minutes. Kennett's very deliberate.
They're deliberate, but they're still attacking. They're still looking to score.
And there goes Garmin split. Good hands there by Jake Young, knocking the ball out of bounds. 3:01 to go now in the ball game. Shavers to take the ball out underneath for the Indians. Gets it into Walls, won't go. Rebound Ray, he pushes it out, enters to Simmons, and Shavers is there to disrupt the pass. Out of bounds off Shavers.
There's Shavers. He's buzzing in your ear, trying to go to sleep, and there he is buzzing in your ear again.
Treadwell will take the ball out underneath for the Bulldogs as Buchanan checks in for Ray. And there's Shavers again. Treadwell with the shot. Count it. Treadwell now with 11 points in the game, all in the second half.
And most of them been this quarter, haven't they?
Excuse me, 8 points in the game. Walls tries to save it to Cameron Wallace. 3 Bulldogs there to change his mind. Nice Ray there. Nice drive by Tevin Walker.
Timeout, Portageville.
2 minutes 17 to go. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian in Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian in Dexter.
And we're back.
And Portageville's going to put the press on. That's what Coach Irby calls timeout for. But actually, the timeout might have been good for Kennett. They've been a little lax the last couple of times down the court, and maybe not taking good shots.
Shavers loses his footing and the ball as Tevin Walker goes in for the layup. 6 points now for Walker in the fourth.
2 minutes left.
Crothers working against Booker.
Booker's a very emotional player.
Crothers goes in, nice dish to Garmin underneath, up and in.
That's what Kennett needed. That's exactly what Kennett needed.
Garmin now in double digits for the game, 11 points. 1:40 to go here in the ball game. Walker being guarded by Garmin. Over to Simmons, back to Treadwell. Treadwell guarded by Andy Lack. Treadwell with a shot, won't go. Garmin comes out with the rebound. He's looking to take it to the hole.
He's going to pull it up, run some time.
Pull it back out, exactly. Use that clock. Crothers now. So he brings Booker out.
Crossover, then he pulls it out.
Pull it back. We're approaching 1 minute to go in the ball game. 13-point lead by the Indians. Crothers still working with Booker. Over to Garmin now. 58 seconds to go in the ball game.
He's going to be content to let this run out.
Porterville not willing to foul.
They're not going to foul.
Over to Lack, back out to Shavers. 45 seconds to go now in the ball game. As it looks like the Kennett Indians will advance to the title game of this 54th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Ball back now with Garmin as we hit 30 seconds to go in the ball game. The crowd's coming alive. Those Kennett Indian fans acknowledging the performance of their hometown team tonight. That's going to be the ball game. 20 seconds to go. Garmin with the ball. Walker contesting, but not willing to foul. Over to Carruthers. Carruthers being guarded by Booker. Rondreas Booker. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Crowd is on their feet now. As you hear the crowd, 2 seconds. That's going to be your ball game. Kennett Indians victorious this evening, 60-47 over the number 4 seeded Portageville Bulldogs. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with stats in a little.
Hi, I'm Jason Comfort of Countywide Insurance. Have you noticed that other insurance agencies in our area are doing the best to imitate us?
And frankly, we're flattered, because after 35 years in the insurance business, we found that imitation is the best form of flattery.
Countywide has always provided our clients expert help in farm, commercial, and personal lines insurance.
Don't be fooled by an imitation. Trust your protection to the team that cares about you and your family. Trust Countywide Insurance.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crowe, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 First Street in Kennett, Crowe, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crowe, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation in Bloomfield is part of a family business spanning over 50 years. Nothing sets off a home quite like a distinctive custom garage door. It's the biggest and often the most used door you have. And Midstate has a huge selection of beautiful top quality doors custom fit to any size opening. Our blown-in insulation service will keep you comfortable and can pay for itself with lower energy costs. Our family business also does concrete work, stained and stamped floors and drives. Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation, Highway 25 in Bloomfield.
The Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett, dedicated to providing the ultimate in patient satisfaction. Our full-service facility offers the latest in innovative care, including our state-of-the-art ER Extra emergency room. Comprehensive care includes the Kennett Orthopedic Center, where our physicians specialize in sports medicine, pediatrics, joint replacement, and arthroscopic surgery. Besides standard X-ray services, we also have an on-site open MRI. You don't have to go far to find comprehensive, caring medical services. Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett. Compassionate care, excellent care.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
If you buy the renegade idea that investing should be discussed face-to-face, not just inbox to inbox,
If you believe that your relationship with your investments shouldn't be long distance,
join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandage.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
For over 70 years, Trammell & Son Realty has earned the trust of their clients. Trammell & Son agents have over 325 combined years of experience helping people buy and sell homes and properties throughout the Southeast Missouri area and are eager to help you as well. They know this area well and are ready to guide you from listing to closing. It's no wonder Trammell & Son consistently sells more area homes and properties than any other real estate company. Trust Trammell & Son Realty. You'll be glad you did.
Contrary to popular opinion, none of us has a future. The future does not exist until you say it does, until you create it. Seize the opportunity. Make your future. Get started now at Three Rivers College.
Seems like everyone is offering wireless phone service, but don't get left in the dark.
LaGrange offers a wide range of services: AT&T Cellular, high-speed internet, home phone, and DirecTV.
LeGrand's offers AT&T smartphone sales and service. And did you know, no matter where you got your previous phone, we can do your upgrade. Plus, we carry cool accessories, like the power skin for the iPhone.
At LeGrand's, we'll match your plan and your device to meet your needs, and we'll show you how to use it.
The big chain stores only want to sell me a phone. But when I went to LeGrand's, was I surprised. Not only was the staff friendly, but they showed me how to use my phone and what it could do.
LeGrand's Communications has been family owned and operated for 20 years with great customer service. I guarantee it. Mama said so.
And we're back. We just saw the completion of game number 21. The number 1 seeded Kennett Indians defeating the number 4 seeded Portageville Bulldogs. Kennett will improve to 9-1 on the season. The Bulldogs will fall to 4-4. Much better team than that record says, though.
Yeah.
This evening, offensively, Kennett led by Randrick Crothers with 28 points, 11 points to Fred Garman, 7 points to Jay Shavers, 6 points to Jack Walls, 4 points by Cameron Wallace and Andy Lack, and then 2 points to Jawan Wallace for a total of 60. For the Portageville Bulldogs, they were led offensively by number 1, Tevin Walker with 14 points, followed by number 23, 6'2" senior Fred Treadwell with 11, Dominic Walker with 9 points, Rondreas Booker with 6, as well as Jake Young with 6, 2 points to Steve Buchanan, 1 point to Denzel Simmons for a total of 47. 13-point victory by the Kennett Indians. Again, as we were saying, Terry, you were saying in the break, no one quick spurt or anything like that, just a solid, steady performance. What Coach Vaughn's been looking for out of his Kennett Indians all season.
I think from beginning to end, that's the best game Kennett's played this year. There were no highs, were no lows. They just played consistently good the entire game. They didn't do everything perfect, but they played consistently good the entire game, and I think that that type of consistency is what Coach Vaughn's looking for. They frustrated Portageville. I think Fred Treadwell's going to dream about, or have nightmares about Jay Shavers tonight.
Yes.
Because he just, his tenacity just really upset the rhythm of Treadwell, and of course the whole Kennett team. You go up against all those hands at you, and they do it, and it's not just in a short period. It's time after time after time down the court, and after a while, that not only wears you down physically, it wears you down mentally, and that's what Kennett can do to a team. But beginning to end, I think this is the best game Kennett's played.
So an impressive performance by the Kennett Indians this evening. A good game by the Portageville Bulldogs. Just found themselves a little bit of hole and just couldn't quite get out of it. And like we said, Jay Shavers took Treadwell out of his game most of the evening, and that probably was the difference. Well, that's going to wrap up game number 21. Stick around. We're coming right back with game number 22 as the number 6 seed Twin Rivers Royals take on the number 2 seed Dexter Bearcats. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And remember, the winner of that game, 7:30 tomorrow night against the Kennett Indians for the championship of the Bloomfield tournament.
You got it. Right here on YHCT TV Sports.